right, I've got a message for Aquarius coming. This is Taurus Does Tarot. Woo! We're doing a little second week of January check-in for the signs, and this one is for you, Aquarius. Welcome back if you watched the other videos, and welcome if you haven't. I am doing this reading for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on in the life of Aquarius. Oof. Oof. Got a lot going on, don't ya? Alright, let's get to the bottom of it. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay. Seems like you already know. Okay. Whoa. This is seeming like it's more intense than some of the other readings that I've had today. So let's see what's going on in the life of Aquarius. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on, Aquarius. We're going to take this guy there. Oof. Oh, Aquarius. My dear, sweet Aquarius. That one went all the way down. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. It's just a little check-in, just to see how everybody's doing. Okay, now just got the future cards ready. Alright. Let's see what is going on with Aquarius. This might get a little dark, gotta admit. We've got some pretty intense cards out here, Aquarius. I'm praying with you. Okay, so at the core of this reading, we have the Princess of Wands, the Lovers, and the Nine of Swords, which is cruelty. Okay, so for my Aquariuses in a relationship, I'm just going to go ahead and say this is for you. If you're single, you can still watch, but this obviously has a lot to do with a partnership. If you are in something new, something old, rekindling a flame, whatever the case may be, this is going to be heavily based in a relationship. So you can apply it however you'd like, but I'm going to put that out there now. This is mostly for my Aquariuses that are in a relationship right now. So on the surface, this is a mess. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. It's a little bit of a mess. We have the Nine of Cups, which is happiness. But then we also have this Seven of Swords, which is on its side, so that can really go either way. And oh, there's 3 cards on it. This is a lot. We have the Knight of Discs, which is going to indicate sort of like financial stability, but we also have the Tower right next to it. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is completion. The Magus, which I have mixed feelings about this card. And the Three of Swords, which is sorrow. Okay, so being at the core, we have the Lovers with the Nine of Swords. It's kind of like the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups are 2 drastically opposite cards. We have cruelty and happiness. And so it's almost like, Aquarius, you're like putting up with a situation that's making you happy but also doing you harm. And so maybe, you know, if you're single, you can apply this to any relationship in your life, really, but it is about the Lovers. And so it's a very difficult situation to be in, because you don't know if you should just give in or if you should stand tall. And you know, you have this financial stability or security, but what happens if that gets taken away? Will that be the courage to give you this end of a terrible cycle that you seem to be in? You're trying to sort of just brush it over and make it seem like it's so much better than it really is, but something in you is just telling you that it might be time for a change. That's what we got down here, is the Two of Discs, which is change. So I feel like you have to really make yourself a pros and cons list, Aquarius. It's like your partner might be great, but they might be holding you back from who you really are or what you're really supposed to be doing with your life. So when it comes to the Seven of Wands, which is on its side, we have 3 cards underneath here. So let's see what we're not looking at. We have Adjustment, and we have the Fool and the Hanged Man. Okay, so you either have to get used to the fact that this is the journey you're on and you've already dedicated yourself to it, or you need to kind of get the courage to change the situation. It's almost like a hot and cold kind of relationship where like some days it's really good, some days it's really bad. And you have to really ask yourself, like, is it worth it? And if that stability wasn't there, would you still be there? And I think there's nothing really definitive about this reading, because I think that you are at a crossroads in your relationship and even in your life right now. So I definitely feel for you, but that's going to be a tough call. It would be hard for anybody. So with this Change card, we have 2 more. Oh, okay. So I just took a peek at these cards, and you did get the Priestess, which is the all-knowing, right? And you also have the Unicursal Hexagram. I don't like to show it on camera. You can Google it and look at it yourself. But it is divine feminine and divine masculine coming together for true divine love. So it's tough. It's tough. It's like you know that you're meant to be with this person, but why does it feel like you're torturing yourself? Is it just that you don't want to be in a commitment? Is it that you feel like you're not being yourself? Like, you really have to work out what it is that you're feeling, because you might be messing up a really good thing, but this really good thing might be messing you up. So let's just take a peek at these future cards. This is very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. Alright, so we've got the 6 of Swords, which is science, the 9 of Discs, which is gain, the 7 of Swords, which is utility, the 4 of Discs, which is power, and the Star. So I think you already kind of know that this is already worked out. This is for your best benefit. Any kind of conflict you're having is pointless. You are in your own power, and there are more surprises to life that are coming. As long as you know that you're the main focus of your life and your partner isn't, you're going to be fine. I think that this is more of a self-destructive pattern that you need to break, and this is more about self-torture. But this relationship is a good thing, so you kind of need to stop making it a bad thing. You can't look at every little insignificant detail and say, I didn't get to do this, he didn't want me to wear that, she didn't let me go to this thing. You know what I mean? You gotta, like, not be so petty when you're making your pros and cons list. You can't say, well, they chew with their mouth open and I don't like it. They forgot to brush their teeth 2 times in a row, or that's gross. But you know what I mean. Don't be petty, but make yourself a pros and cons list, because you know that the connection you have is a very deep soul bond, but for some reason you just don't feel that way. So you just have to figure out why you're not feeling it, and know life is full of surprises. Be excited. Maybe the stagnation of being with someone is making you a little crazy, but you've got to just figure that out for yourself and not put that pressure on your partner. Let's check out your meditation cards. We have the Princess of Swords, the Sun, and the Moon. Okay, so the Princess of Swords is like taking those cons, those little petty things that you're counting up and poking holes in your relationship with. But then we also have the Sun, which is like things working out in a bright future, literally sunshine and rainbows. And then we have the Moon, which is going to be dark times, but it's also manifestation. So Aquarius, your meditation are the things that I want, the things that I already have. You gotta ask yourself that. Alright, since all my Aquariuses, oh, that was quick. I was gonna make a joke about Aquariuses being in the work, but damn, that card came out faster than any in this deck. Jesus. So we have the demon Adramelech. Let's see what he's got to say. This is going to be about your work life. Okay, so The clothes may sometimes make the man, but remember that while Adramelech may still dress the part of a sun god, he has not been for many centuries. Divination? Beware of judging by appearances, especially those who dress to impress but have no substance behind their style. So when it comes to a work dynamic, if you are in charge of hiring or you're getting to know your coworkers, don't automatically assume that people who look the part are the ones who are actually playing the part. The assets to your team might be with the one that goes unnoticed because they don't look like they're showing up as much as the others are. So just be wary of that, and good luck with that relationship situation. It sounds like you've got quite a bit to think about, Aquarius. I'll catch you next time.